Good morning, everyone. This is Gator Gidge, and today's an exciting day. I know it's going to be controversial, but going to whitewash my fireplace. I would like to brighten it up and would like to have it done while I'm on break and for Christmas. So off camera, I will clear all this stuff off. I'm still in my pajamas. And I need to do this quickly because he wants to get started. He's an early bird. And the early bird gets the worm. When he said it was I up to it, I jumped out of bed, put my robe on, decided to do this real quick because he's fast. And then after I clear this, I'll have breakfast. I'll show you the after. Say hi to everybody, honey.
Morning, everyone.
So he's prepping the area. He's got a drop cloth. I just finished taking everything out of the way. So, yeah, it'll be nice. You'll see him in action today. Any words to say, wisdom to share with my audience?
Well, you can't do a project like this without Ginger. She's going to be my helper today.
All right, there's his best friend. Yay. So right now, Woody is taping off the area that he's going to paint so he can have a pristine, straight line. I just missed the action. I'm trying to eat breakfast and film at the same time. But he just took the mantle off. And all you have to do is push it up. It's held in place by those screws right there. Little pockets where it slides in. That there is precision. He tapes everything off to make it really nice. I don't have all the paint lingo, he does. So he's getting ready to do what?
I'm going to protect this with some plastic. But first I have to find my scissors.
So tell me, Woody, what can you say about prepping?
Prepping is a big part of this job. I have to protect everything because I'm going to be brushing and rolling this paint, and it's really thin and it has a mind of its own. It wants to splatter. So I'm going to protect the areas I don't want to get paint on.
Here's a check-in. It's all prepped. Now the fun begins. Right now he's just testing the process. Will you be going straight across or down?
I'm going straight across.
Okay. I replenished your water. Do you want me to spray anything?
No.
No? Okay. Watch out for that nail.
Okay.
We're leaving the nail up there because we always have something hanging on the fireplace wall. Guess that's considered the chimney.
That's the problem. The grout line is always the problem.
Yeah.
I should have sprayed it.
So this is called a whitewash because?
It's not going to be like paint where it covers it 100%. You're going to be able to see through it. It's going to be translucent.
And
kind of mottled in appearance.
Yeah, I'm already liking the look. I just really want to brighten up this room, and it just feels so dark in this corner.
And I just got to keep this wet edge from drying out. I don't want a bunch of runs in it.
Okay, would you like me to spray some water there?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm going to take a break, people. I'll come back in just a minute. It's a slow process, and I'm going to run out of battery. This is a view behind the scenes. See all the clutter? It's an explosion of stuff. Anyway, it always gets worse before it gets better when you're decorating, or even, for that matter, decluttering. Let me show you another area. Here's my little wagon. I like to make it festive for each holiday. Actually, mostly Christmas, Easter, and Thanksgiving. I tend to do the fall harvest. And furniture piled up. I'm currently putting drawers in here. Gonna put this in the garage for my son. Some of this is garage sales, some of this is Facebook Marketplace. Put puppy land right there. And I showed this earlier. Rolled up the carpet. Anyway, there's so much stuff, but we are getting rid of a lot of furniture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We sold one already. There's one in the garage, 6, 7, and then table in the patio, 8. Although the table and the piece in the garage, those were given to us, and my husband painted, fixed, and he's flipping them. It's a nice hobby, and if you have a hobby, you know, you want to have money to buy more stuff, so that's a good way to make money for a hobby. Here's the supervisor. What do you have to say, Ginger? Oh dear, some action going on. Okay, so there's the progress. I'm already liking the look of it. You can already see the brightness.
Okay.
So this phase, he's got a rag and he's wiping it. Can you tell me about this process, hon?
This is giving it a mottled appearance. See the difference between this and this?
So let's zoom in. This is the side he's wiped. This is the side here on the edge. Yep, I see the difference.
It'll look better once it dries.
It'll be so nice.
But this is one of the projects where it's perfect in its imperfectness.
Okay.
It's not going to be paint.
Wow, it's just such a huge transition though. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good look if I can pull it off.
The master painter, the master artisan.
I need my water.
Okay, I got to get back on the job, people. All right, so it's hard for me to continuously to record because I have to spray, which I was getting ready to do, but my husband knows I'm on the video recording. Also just got him a new damp rag. So, yeah. All right, I'll see if I could take over the spraying.
No, go ahead. Go.
Okay. He was telling me that the important part is to not let the paint on the edges settle and harden and dry, because then you end up with heavy paint in areas. So let's go to this side, zoom in, so you can see.
Rolling up like that, if you roll down, you get a lot of splatters, because this is as thin as water. So you just roll up and keep it wet, really wet. And work in sections that you can manage. So I'm going to stop right there.
Okay, and I probably need to help him, but he's going to show the next phase, which is what?
I'm filling in where the roller won't get on the grout lines. And it has to be really wet. Just lay it on. A lot of people try to do this with a dry brush, and it's not going to work out. You'll have inconsistent look to it. You want it wet, wet, wet.
Okay, so I probably need to help spray the edges now, so I'm going to check in a little bit. It's check-in time. This is what it's looking like so far. And I guess I need to spray. I see some drips. So this is what I do. I go around and keep the brick moist. That's why I'm not really recording, because, I mean, showing me, because I film everything on my iPhone. I had a GoPro, but I just didn't like it. So I woke up this morning and I had a dead phone, practically. So I have to stop, take breaks. And this is the area my husband wants me to work on right here. Anyway, then I have to check for any paint splatters on the wall and wipe them. Okay, so you get the gist of it. I'm gonna take a break now and help out. Here's the progress so far from top to bottom. Now we're doing the, what's that called where you sit? What part of the fireplace is that?
Well, it's not the mantle. It's, I don't know what that is.
We don't know what it's called. The part you sit on. We can't think of the word terminology right now. Mm-hmm. It'll come to us in a minute. Maybe I'll cut this part out. Oh, okay, I got to spray because I see a drip over there. Let me grab the spray. This is so it doesn't settle in and leave it thick. Otherwise, I'll be spanked. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. You have to have a sense of humor.
Okay. I'm putting more water on top.
I'm not.
It is soused.
Doing the edges.
Okay.
My husband used the word soused. Never heard of it. Kind of, I don't think.
Southern expression?
Southern expression, which means wet.
Really, really wet.
I mean, I think of a sow as a pig, so it's soused must be wet and wild, I guess. Oh, dear. Alrighty, people. Looking good. What do you think so far? Leave comments below. Would you do this to your fireplace? This is the natural brick look. This is the whitewash. This brick matches the exterior of our house. I'm loving the brightness. It's so dark. That's a dark area. I'm loving the brightness. I'm just really into white lately, white furniture. So we're in this next section, and there isn't really an edge for me to have to spray, so I'll just wait to see what my husband says I need to do. Woody from Woody's
Tips and tricks.
Thank you. He doesn't even, like, this is the stuff he should put on his channel, but he's impatient to film. And I'm always at work when the action happens. So I said,
this is why I can't, because it needs 3 of me doing stuff
yeah,
like this.
I get it. Anyway, yeah, he got rid of his little thing. What was that thing called that you bought for walking?
Oh, what?
That little,
a gimbal.
he had a gimbal. I should have kept it. In hindsight, I wish I would have kept it. Anyway, you could do videos as you walk, and it stabilizes the motion.
It was good.
And it was great. And he did ask me if I wanted. I was not interested in it, but now I have regrets. So whenever I get ready, I'll have to buy the gimbal. He actually did sell it, so maybe we broke even. I don't know. Maybe we're in the negative. Let's check in on the supervisor over here. What do you think, Ginger? One of Woody's southern expressions. She's out like a log. Can you believe it? She's the supervisor and she's out like a log.
She's the supervisor.
All right. That's why she makes all the big bucks. She gets to nap. She gets to take naps when she wants. She's the supervisor. Just playing, people. Don't get offended if you're a supervisor. I'm just playing. Okay, just doing another check-in. Pretty amazing.
Here.
We have to remove the tape. Okay, here we go. It's looking beautiful. My husband says the next process is to remove the tape. We're just pouncing a few of the bricks that absorb too much of the paint and stay dark. And I see one more that stands out. This one here stands out. You can even see it on the camera how just need a little tiny bit. Don't take it too much. Yep, that's the one, that too. That's my next one. Just a tiny bit. So these are some tips. After you do it, step back. If there's any bricks that really absorb the paint, you can add a little bit more to it and then just pounce it. And it's better if the same person is doing the technique throughout.
That's right. If you have 2 guys working, one guy does his work differently than the guy to the right. That's why you have to mix it up. Or one guy will be doing this section here, and he's going to be going into the other guy's section and vice versa. That way it keeps everything uniform.
Right, because everyone has different pressures and different techniques.
Absolutely.
And you can actually see, because I tried to help Pounce and I told him, honey, you need to do it because mine looks different, which was true. His is better. I mean, good grief, he's a master painter. So, retired. We closed our corporation down anyway. He's been retired for 5 years, I believe. Right? 5 years?
5 years.
5 years. But boy, the honey-do list got long. Just like this one.
Did you show your viewers what I did with the verdigris?
Yeah, yes, I did.
Maybe she'll show you what I did with the verdigris piece. It's a Southwest piece with a very original type of green finish, oxidation. Check it out. It's gorgeous.
I'll insert a picture here. So I was washing rags, and he's already taken a lot of the tape off. It's been removed. Here he is in action, just removing that. He's got a clean rag because he thinks there might be a little bit of the paint bleeding through, but we'll see. Not too bad. And you can see all wadded there. Not too bad. Tiny little spots. I got him a very clean rag. So I'm going to hand that to him. You need this one?
Mm-hmm.
There's the toss. That area was great. Just one small little spot on the ledge.
Gotta get it while it's wet.
Yeah. There's a little tiny spot right there. Yeah. Yep. And because I'm stepping back, not to be a micromanager there, but this is what he expects me to do. Because if I don't say anything, he says, honey, what do you say, honey? What do you always say?
I say, how come you didn't tell me about that?
Yeah. Yep. That's about the size of it.
Well, that's really bleeding under here.
And the little corner has a little bit.
Yep.
Not too bad, but. So the trick of the trade is what Woody said. Remove it while it's wet. And then, of course, with grout, you don't have super straight lines. I see a little bit of grout that's spilt over right here. Can this come off?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to remove that. So I'm going to zoom in so y'all can see. Wow, so much better.
Yeah.
And then there's some white. Is that paint? No. Looks great. Let me get the trash, people. He's tripping over it. Great job, honey.
Glad to do it for you.
Thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
I know my viewers are going to want to know what kind of paint you use. So can you share that?
I use flat latex paint, Sherwin-Williams, interior, a good brand like Super Paint is fine. Mixed about 70% with straight water, and that's your mix.
Okay.
You saw me use the large roller
I'm going to turn the light on. It's dark.
and a cigar roller. The thinner one's called a cigar roller. Don't use a man-made fabric. If you can get away with it on your large roller, your 9-inch, use a lamb's wool. Lamb's wool, you don't get nearly as many splatters as you will as if you use a polyester. If you use a polyester, you're going to get you'll be a waterfall of splatters. That's really important. Use lamb's wool whenever you can.
All right, there you go. Some more Woody's tips and tricks. Thanks for sharing. Here's the paint bucket that he used right here. And there's the brush, and you can see there's a tiny bit left, and no, it wasn't filled. There wasn't a whole lot of paint used. And here's the roller bucket with the paint. Well, that's still a lot of paint left. So
More of the same, the whitewash.
That's really gonna brighten it up, make it look so nice.
Where's my brush?
And I think I'm off the clock on this one, right?
Do what?
I'm off the clock on this one.
You're off the clock.
I don't have to spray and run around.
No running around.
Let's zoom in. Look at that. That texture on that woodwork for underneath the mantle, I just like that. It's like waves. The artisan that carved this wood, He used some artsy moves. Look at the waves. It looks like an ocean of waves.
Yeah, the artsy guy that did this did it with a grinder.
Let me show you how it goes. You just insert those oversized screws, heavy duty screws. I don't know if they're called screws. Bolts is probably what they are. That's in the brick, and then you place them in the little holes like a key. And that's what holds it. So yeah, I'm excited. Now he's rubbing down the whitewash with a damp rag. And he needs another rag where you got it. So here's progress. I can't say it enough, but it looks amazing. It just brightened up this area. Here's the final result. And as always, thanks for watching. This is Woody and Gator Gidge saying, ciao, ciao.